Welcome back and thanks for watching the Daily Meta. We got a great show planned for you today, so stay tuned. At the time of recording, the market cap of the entire cryptocurrency industry is just over $953 billion with a 24-hour volume of around $67 billion. Dominance still in Bitcoin's favor with 39.8% and Ethereum coming in second with 18.6%. Here's a list of the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the industry today. Bitcoin holding that number 1 spot and Dogecoin coming in at number 10. Just a disclaimer, so I don't have anybody suing me, or I don't want Roche, Freedman or Avalanche or AVAX coming after our channel. This information is just a report on a report about the AVAX, Avalanche, blockchain, and the Roche Freedman pursuing other cryptocurrency and blockchain companies and pure profit and gain of knowledge and just their shady practices. I hope you enjoy, learn something, and thank you for watching.
So I started my law firm move into the co-working space August 1, 2019. The same day AVAX launches out of the same co-working space. Goon and I knew each other because of academic writing. And so Goon, immediately the first thing, Emin Gunsayer is the CEO of AVAX. Kevin Seknicki's the COO, Emin Gunsayer is the CEO. There are 5 employees in a co-working spot right next to us. Goon, we did a deal where I agreed to provide legal services in exchange for a certain percentage of the token supply. That was September 2019. And
so you worked originally with the Avalanche at an early stage?
The earliest. I was the first. I was the first, besides Andreessen Horowitz, I was the first person on their cap table. Obviously, I'm biased. I have an interest in AVAX.
You have a stake in AVAX?
Yes.
How big?
A big one. I did very well.
So how big?
What?
I mean, you're big friends, how big?
I've got about around a point on the token supply and the equity.
Okay, so you're both in token and
both on the token and the equity. Yes.
Everything they do, you make sure that you unlock some tokens, you unlock some part of that, and because they're controlling all that.
Correct.
And
I'm helping them control that.
You're helping them control that. And they understand that if it's not handled by you, there will be regulation issues.
Correct.
Which is, problematic. And they know that they need to keep you happy.
Correct. I am happy.
And they should be happy.
Yes.
But again, you help them out in many situations.
Yeah.
You solve things with competitors and others.
Yeah.
And they should also be fair with you.
They have been fair with me.
More than what they probably be.
Potentially. Here's my thing, at the end of the day. I got a third of what Kevin got. So, for me, that's fair. Sure.
Is this a relationship that is going to go for a long time?
Goon and Kevin I trust like brothers.
So, same interest, same goals.
Same interest.
That's very important for us because
yes. I think litigation is an underused tool by everyone. Because if you're going
to... It is, but that's why you have to use it in a different sector than being a clerk providing litigation service.
Right.
What you did, you use it as a strategic instrument to support our labs also.
Correct.
On a level where they appreciate you and turn you into an equity.
Correct, yeah.
That's a brilliant way of using it.
Yes.
It's a completely different way than being a lawyer.
It's a completely different way.
Because I'm a lawyer.
I just moved to Miami for tax purposes. I'm living with Kevin right now. Kevin, CEO, was like AVAX is like crypto expert in the beginning as well. So because I sue half the companies in the space, I know where this market is going. I believe better than one of the top 10 people in the world. I've seen in the insides of every single crypto company.
So you've been close with those, John and Kevin.
Yes.
Of course, you must have impressed them a lot.
Yes.
And tell me the most impressive stories you have about how you impressed them. How are you being able to help them, in the best possible way? That they have an equity, an equity partner, both on the token and
they haven't been sued yet, and there's a reason for that.
Really? That's
That's the answer.
So you really they're sober. They're problem solver also.
Yes. Yeah. I deal with making sure that the SEC and the CFTC have other magnets to go after. Because I'm a
Push it on all the competitors much better.
correct.
Yes, it's the smartest way.
Yeah.
That's what I do when we have competitors. We just use all the instruments we have and regulation. Same we do with law firms.
People like litigation can be a tool to competition.
It is a fantastic tool.
It's a fantastic tool.
That's fine when you have the knowledge and you're just pulling the strings and making it happen.
Right. That was why Goon initially signed me up, and since he signed me up, I've ensured that there's no such thing as regulation for what they want to do. So Goon, so February 2021, one of the competitors paid a third-party YouTube personality to Goon is Turkish. He's crypto's big in Turkey. The top crypto personality in Turkey is this guy called Emre, Crypto Emre. He comes out and says, "Oh, I've heard that Goon is a member of FETO, FETO, which is a terrorist organization." And Goon loses his mind, like, his family's in danger now, and he is pissed as fuck at this guy. But problem is, you can't sue him. You don't have jurisdiction over him. Defamation laws in America are great. But so there's two ways to get jurisdiction.
Send tweets.
Landing in Miami, we had people stage at the Miami airport to, as soon as he got through security, tag him. It was the first time in 10 years tag jurisdiction was used in a federal court.
So you are going to do the tag jurisdiction?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think these type of things.
Yes. And so, why does Goon, that video that I got from the guy who tagged him, Goon watches once a month. I took down one of Goon's biggest arch nemesis, the guy who claimed to be Satoshi, Craig Wright.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so I took him down, and Goon loved that.
How do you take it down?
So he claims to be Satoshi. He claims to be the inventor. Craig Wright claims in 2015 to be Satoshi Nakamoto. Wired magazine comes out, the mind behind Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, Craig Wright. He says he co-created Bitcoin with Dave Kleiman. Dave Kleiman died in his home Florida in April 2013. And so, there was holes poked in his story, but no one challenged his throne as Satoshi Nakamoto. Goon, this drove Goon crazy, right? Goon's his professor. Craig Wright's not following Satoshi Nakamoto's bullshit, but the public's buying it. His token, BSV, he creates a fork of the Bitcoin protocol called Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. It's a top 5 coin. Top 5 coin. This guy's now a billionaire. So what I did is the brother, this is my first foray into litigation finance. The brother called a number of litigation funders. All the law firms turned it down. This case, stupid, doesn't make any sense. I saw the case and I said, oh, this guy claimed he created it, Bitcoin, with the dead brother. So I'll sue him for breach of partnership.
The feeling you said.
Is everything done correct? All good?
Yeah, something. It's probably a competitor to AVAX.
Yes, it is. I was fortunate in that I did the Avalanche deal, and so I have the ability to say, look, it's not about the money anymore for me. It's about taking you guys to trial and the sport of it. And
It's Avalanche logs failed a complaint against one of their competitors.
no, they have me. do that on behalf of the class. Their name is Ever. So I can sue Solana, a plaintiff who purchased Solana.
What about the syndicate?
Oh yeah.
You mentioned that judges and juries don't really, I mean, you have to explain to them what this whole blockchain is about.
Yes.
But it's always something that you can use to your advantage.
Correct.
Because they don't understand what's going on.
Correct. And so you can.
You can manipulate is not the right word, but you can influence.
100%. What you do is, metaphorically, you pull down your pants. And you tell your jury, here's my cock. Now you pull down your pants a little bit. Show me your cock. So we're just going to trust each other. And we're going to sit here naked in a room and like, look, I'm going to tell you a fucking story with my pants down. And it's funny. It's funny that I'm telling you a story with my pants down. Isn't it fucking funny that we're sitting here talking about a story in our pants? I want to trust that guy. The jury just listens to the story. And that, the fact that 10 idiots control the flow of all the money that happens in American class actions, American, like every case. That is what makes the practice of law.
So you take advantage of the ignorance of the blockchain.
Yes and no. I don't think there's any reason to settle for less than $500 million to $1 billion. But it's, for me, it's if we get $100 million settlement, we're in the front page of all the legal press, and so it's good for my part. So now I beat them, or they settle, and they say, all right, fuck Kyle, we settle, $100 million. So I now take the $100 million, I go to the court, and I say, hey court, I got $100 million for these 100,000 idiots out there. Give me 30 million. And then I will administer.
In this particular case, you're funding the expenses.
I'm funding $2 to $3 million of expenses.
That's not much.
For a 50-50 chance at 200 to 300 million, it is the most, I believe, litigation is the most uncorrelated asset that exists, period.